Hey guys, this year I'm going to be reviewing Arrow 117 titled The Huntress Returns. If you guys enjoyed the review, hit the like button down below, go for new, notifications on, let's turn brain to the Arrow review. So, it opened up with Helena in a strip club looking for her father's lawyer. They end up going to a back room, and she ended up killing him because he didn't know where he was, and she's killing when it gets in their way. But the lawyer said that Helena's father is in FBI custody after making a plea deal to get another organization off the streets, which is more dangerous than the Bertinellis or any of them. So, and Helena's pissed off about just why she's back. Oliver is showing McKenna the club, which is reopening this episode. And it's completely finished. Quentin and Laurel meet at Big Belly Burger. Laurel called Quentin to meet her there so that he could talk to their mother, or Laurel and Sarah's mother, about Sarah being alive and not resumed dead. Because she had a photo of what looked like Sarah, with black hair and a cap, but her face looked like Sarah. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it kind of did look like her. But obviously she is alive. We know that. Otherwise, Legends wouldn't have been a show. But, well, I guess the past 6 seasons, didn't she died or something? I don't know, whatever. Legends screwed up Sarah and a lot of the other OG Legends, so I don't really care too much. But I know that Sarah, they wouldn't have fixed Sarah Legends if it wasn't for Sarah. So, it's a whole thing there. Thea and one of her friends were in the glades walking to Oliver's club or something along those lines. And Thea told Roy that he could get a job at Vernon, which is Oliver's club. He told her to put in the word with Oliver to see, and she ended up doing it. He didn't end up showing up at the episode. He didn't show up to it. Which I'm sure we'll dig into 118 about. They got security footage of when Helena killed her father's lawyer and shows Oliver. Helena's at the Queen Mansion talking to Thea as Oliver walks in. Helena's back for revenge since, like I said earlier, her father's got a plea deal with the FBI, and they're going to give him a whole new life. So... Helena wants Oliver's help to go after him, and then Moira walks in. Helena basically threatened Oliver's family, saying that, you know, he has a family too. I mean, she doesn't help him, or he doesn't help her, that family will be ruined. So, Oliver doesn't really have a choice in the matter here. Then Oliver and Tommy are talking in the club, and Tommy said he doesn't even know Oliver anymore, which, I mean, they were close friends for decades. He comes back after 5 years. He's a killer, murderer. He's never done that before, so it's going to make sense that he's not recognizing him anymore. At least in, you know, a lot of ways. And he doesn't want an explanation from Oliver because he wouldn't believe any of it. Because he's lied for the past several months since he's been back. Laurel goes see Quinn at work. Quinn got word that Helena is back, and Laurel wants Quinn to look at everything her mom got. Goes to the club opening. Oliver, Thea, McKenna, and Moira toasted the club. Laurel runs into Tommy. Helena's at the club, and she ran into Tommy. She ended up taking him down in the bunker, pretending to be Dig by leaving a note up there saying it was urgent for him to go down there. He went down there. Helena had Tommy in like an arm hold where he could break his wrist and his arm. And Oliver said he will help Helena if she lets Tommy go, which she did. Dig thinks Oliver would have killed Helena by now if he didn't care about her anyway. Which I think is pretty accurate. Oliver brings up Floyd Lawton on what Dig would do, which really isn't the same thing at all. Because Dig really doesn't care if Floyd Lawton dies or not. Oliver clearly does care on some level that if Helena dies, he'll feel that later. Dig wouldn't care at all. Nor should he. Felicity walks into the bunker with Helena, Oliver, and Dig down there. Dig starts heading up to Felicity. Oliver yells at Felicity to get out. Because he doesn't want her involved in this at all with Helena. But it's enough for later in the episode for Helena to make Felicity a target to get after the FBI to hack into it. She didn't take her or anything or hurt her. She just tied her up in Felicity's office. Helena's father's being transported in a van. There are 2 vans. One's a decoy and one's one with him actually in it, so they have to split up. Time to go see Laurel. They pretty much are done with their relationship because, she can tell that Tommy's hiding something, but she doesn't know what. And he won't tell him, which is obviously Oliver's secret, which she can't really tell. And at this point, Tommy has his wrist strapped because he broke it obviously through Helena. Thea goes see Roy. As Thea's leaving Roy's place, she gets surrounded by guys. Roy shows up, attacks him, gets stabbed. So he needs to get some medical treatment, which he did, and he hates needles. Roy and Thea end up kissing during that scene when Roy was getting the shot to distract him, quote unquote distract. Oliver told Helena if anyone else dies, he will shoot her, which, it's Oliver. What would you expect? Oliver and Helena split up to go after the vans. Oliver's van had nothing in it. It was a decoy. He turned around, went towards Helena's, and Helena's had SWAT inside it. None of the vans had her father in it because they were planning to catch her. Quinn and McKenna are there to meet her and try to find out where the hood is. Quinn and McKenna interrogate Helena about who the vigilante is. Helena brings up Oliver, which, about Oliver and McKenna are dating, or are together at least. The power in the police department went out, an alarm went off. The hood shows up, breaks Helena out. He knocks Quentin out with a needle, with like a train dart. Oliver and Helena talk, and he gives Helena a ticket to Rome so she can start a life somewhere else. Oliver goes see McKenna. Felicity called Oliver about a crossbow being stolen, and then this is when Helena shows up in her office and, gets the FBI stuff and that. Oliver rushes over there. Felicity isn't hurt. Diggs showed up. Helena forces us to have the FBI database, find out where her father is. Helena shows up where the FBI is keeping her father and just attacks all the guys there. Oliver shows up as a hood, saves one of the guys. Helena's father is escaping through the back. Helena has a shotgun now. So a bow and arrow versus a shotgun. That really doesn't end well. McKenna's on site with no other cops there. Oliver shoots at Helena. She grabs the air before it can hit her. We've seen Oliver do that several times throughout the show. But she taught herself that in case it ever came in handy, which it clearly did. Oliver and Helena start fighting without their gear. And then Helena grabs the shotgun. Oliver grabs his bow and arrow, ready to shoot her again. Then McKenna comes down and Helena shot the shotgun. And McKenna got shot. She had a vest on, but with a shotgun with 5 bullets spread, that's not going to really do much there. So she had a shattered femur. It'll take a year of rehab, but she won't be able to be a cop really that much. So she's done with being a police, or working at the police department. And she's going to Coast City because they had the best rehab there. So she can get better faster, but it won't lead to anything following that. So McKenna and Oliver's relationship is done. Quentin called Laurel's mother. He's ready to listen about Sarah. Tommy goes to see Oliver, and Tommy understands why Oliver didn't tell him why he was vigilante on some level. I don't think he completely understands, but having been through what he went through with Helena and knowing Oliver's pains, I think he's starting to begin to understand. But who knows? So overall, this is a good episode. There weren't really anything that was like, the flashbacks. We had Oliver and Slade working to take down fires in this army group. They took a CPU chip board from a missile launcher as leverage to get away off the island, which is smart. but something tells me Fires is smarter, so that's probably not going to happen. I thought for sure they would use it as leeway to get, or leverage to get, Yale, Faye, and Shadow out, but, does Oliver know about Shadow? I don't think he does at this point. He knows about Yale, Faye, I know that. I don't think he knows about Shadow. But, yeah, so that's clearly not gonna happen, but, it's gonna be interesting to where it goes. Again, not a bad episode. We have, 6 episodes left. 118 will be next week, then 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we should be done by November 29th. Now, Stargirl Season 3, if you haven't heard, which how haven't you, the finale Season 3 will air December 7th, which is Wednesday. There will be a 1-week break in between then. I don't know when that 1-week break will be. I just know it's not this week. And it's probably not next week either. So whenever that 1-week break is, and I would assume it's in November, I might do 2 Arrow reviews that week, if not 3. I don't know yet. I'm hoping to do at least 2. So that should move up 118 or the 123 season 1 finale to November 21st. Hopefully that's where we end up at. But again, I'm not 100% sure on that. Otherwise, we'll be done November 28th for season 1, and I will start season 2, and then we'll do 2 Arrow reviews, the 12th and the 16th, or the 12th and the 15th, which is that Monday and second Thursday on December. So, and then we have Christmas break. I'm not going to be doing any videos throughout those 2 to 3 weeks that I'll be taking time off. Hopefully I'll have pre-recorded videos to go out once those weeks. They won't be Arrow reviews, especially since December 27th, December 26th, the day after Christmas. That will never end well for content. So I might pre-record an Arrow review and upload it December 28th. I think would be good to be that Wednesday. Now this review is going up on Tuesday for those who are still watching. It's going up on Tuesday night. I'm recording this Tuesday morning. I didn't have a lot of free time the past 2 nights to record one, so that's why it's a little bit later than normal. Again, the regular upload time is Mondays. It's just I didn't pre-record any yet. I'm hoping to get some extra free time soon rather than later to get Arrow reviews pre-recorded so I don't have to worry about doing it every single week. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's season 2. I mean, we started this back in, March or something? I don't remember exactly. It's been 16 weeks, so, been a few months. Season 2 is the same amount of episodes, but we're going to have a lot of free time in January and February because we don't know when the Flash Season 9 will start. Hell, it might even March, honestly. I'd be surprised if it comes back in January, but we'll know by December, I would say, or at least late December, when Season 9 will premiere of The Flash. Then that will take up Wednesdays and Thursdays upload slots like Stargirl is now with reviews and promo breakdowns. And that's certainly when my content starts picking back up with The Flash, so we're going to be seeing where that all goes. But I will be continuing Arrow reviews during that time, like I am with Stargirl right now. So, yeah. Again, January should be 2-3 Arrow reviews a week, depending on what's going on. We should be learning a lot more about The Flash Season 9 in January and December, so there'll be a lot more Flash content. But I would hope to get at least 2 Arrow reviews a week in January, which is roughly 4 to 5 weeks. And then going into February, see when Flash Season 9 starts. Assuming it's in February, it might be in March. If it's in March, again, 2 Arrow reviews a week in February. We'll be done with Season 2 shortly thereafter. I mean, that's 8 episodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, we wouldn't have that many episodes going into March, assuming Season 9 starts in March. And I can do 2 interviews a week in February and January. We're done with season 2 in like 3 months. That's the plan. And also, not even counting December with the amount of interviews I'll get done. We'll be done with season 2 by March, assuming all that falls into place. If it doesn't, it's whatever. I'll work around it. Going back to just Monday reviews and then Flash whenever it's, on. But yeah, so it's going to be jam-packed with review content going into next year, 2023. I'm forgetting what year it is, 2023. But I think it's going to be a good year. So hopefully it's a lot better than this year. This year for content has been great. I mean, my watch time has gone up a lot, which is great because I'm mostly posting game monetized, or just my goal on this channel. But, I think next year, I have a good feeling about next year. Mainly because it'll be a year about the Flash. It won't be any of that. Now, one more thing I want to point out for those who are still watching. Friday, Black Adam comes out. I plan on waking up very early to watch the movie on the 21st. And hopefully I will get a non-spoiler review out that afternoon. I don't think I'll plan on uploading it that morning, but it'll be out in the afternoon, the night hours, probably around 3 p.m. Central, it will be out. That will be my non-spoiler review. My full spoiler review will be out the following Sunday, the 23rd, 2 days after the Black Adam movie releases. If you didn't see the movie at that point, do not watch it until you've seen it. But the non-spoiler review you can watch. I'll be talking about everything that we've seen in the trailers, and then just talking about the movie in general, everything I think about it. So look out for that on Friday. Again, assuming I can watch it early Friday morning, like around 4 or 5 in the morning, I'll get my review done and get it to you guys as soon as possible, because I do want to edit it a lot. So, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.